Many of you were asleep. I don't know if you actually waited to see this sweet stream from Efe. Efe is my guy, so I was really happy for him. This was a very blossom moment. But I'm going to tell you why I'm making this video. Just hold on. I want to post football content today. I was like, let me use this opportunity to actually teach people one or two things quickly, because I promise you what I'm about to say, you're not going to find it in any random place. So just stay with me. So Davido came to his stream. He had about over 140,000 extra followers, made up to like, he got almost to like 30k subs. A lot of money came in, a lot of attention. Even DDG came to the stream, and Renenzo, shout out to Renenzo, man. DJ Iku was there. It was all good. But there was a part in the stream where Kata was so emotional and ecstatic about the fact that, oh yeah, he's making progress now, Davido on the stream, and as to when he actually asked a certain someone for favor and help, and the person did not. Well, there's no need to hide the person's name. I think they already made it obvious outside that they're fighting Shanks. And then he was about to curse Shanks, and then Davido had to stop him. You get me? So, and then I've seen many people take sides on, oh, Shanks is wrong. Why would Shanks also not help Kata when he was with Kaiser? I wish you people understand how power works. You see, the law of power dynamics states that power is not designed to be residual. It cannot stay with only you. It must float and move around. I've said this many times. I'm going to say it again. Instead of you to pick side here, I want you to use this opportunity to actually learn something for yourself and focus on your own purpose. You see, hard work does not guarantee success, whether you like it or not. If you're hardworking in the wrong genre of purpose that you're supposed to be in, you might not get anywhere. And I'm going to give some practical scenarios that might hurt some people, but it's just the truth. Let's start from the people that have lost power. Nokia was the biggest company in the world back in 2000, right? Android came. Nokia used to be a phone that you press with your hand. They had keypads, Snake Zenezia or something. They didn't take to the next level of innovation. So what happened? Google came with Android. They said no. Google went to give it to Samsung. Now, when they rejected Android, it's not like Nokia lost the power immediately. It took years. Till today, that one mistake by Nokia is done. British Empire, they were the number one in the world. They were the one that even colonized United States. But today, they are fighting out to leave European Union. God told Samuel to tell Paul that he has renounced him as the king of Israel. It took 17 years before Paul was removed. So I'm very sure by the 12th year, he was already saying, Shebi, wasn't not this idiot that told me a decade ago that God has renounced me. God renounced me, I still be king. I always knew you were a fake prophet. Guess what happened after 17 years? He died. God anointed David as the king of Israel. It took David 17 years before he became the king. The population and the attention on your head, that's your glory, the crown. That's the metaphor. The attention on your head does not verify or validate your office position as number one. There's a way to maintain that position. If you are not careful, you will be forgotten. When Lionel Messi won the World Cup, I remember for the first 2 months after he won, Ronaldo fans could not chat bare shit to us. They were in pains. But look at what has happened over the years. They still get mine, they follow us arguing now because they've forgotten. You don't forget World Cup. Ezio has won World Cup, something they couldn't say before. But there's a way you maintain power that makes you relevant, even in a season when you have not done anything big. You need to remain relevant. If not, you will be forgotten. Which brings me back to my point. You see, because power is not designed to be residual, how then do you retain power? Have a stake in the options. If Shanks and Kata and Enzo are not careful, as much as you were the ones that started the incubation stage of Twitch streaming in Nigeria, in the next 20 years, if you are not careful, somebody else will rise and you will be forgotten. See, the way they go take us to now come out, you don't go believe your eyes say they forget you. You think it's not possible. I'll give instances. I'm not trying to troll. We have celebrities like Lil Kesh. If you don't remember if you did not witness Lil Kesh, you don't know how great Lil Kesh was. It's not like they're not relevant anymore. But why are they not as highly relevant as they used to be? It's not because they're not still good artists. It's because power is not designed to be residual. It can't stay with only you. It must float. That's how the creator of the universe, I don't want to call it God, but the creator, whoever is behind creation, that is the idea. Now, there are key things you now need to know. How can I discern change? For example, look at me. I used to do gaming before. It was only gaming I was doing. Football and the kind of game I did, they go hand in hand, right? It's not as if you leave gaming alone. It's that you need to enter into the options so that when people come for gaming, they can find you. They come for football, they can find you. You understand? So how are you able to discern change should be your question. Instagram will not always be number one app in the world. I promise you, 30 years to come, people would have forgotten about Instagram. The way they will forget, if Zuckerberg does not do something, it will happen. It's not this. You see, if you still think that Instagram will be number one and your followers is what is making you feel like you are him, go and ask from to go. The question you should ask yourself was, where was Sydney Tucker? Where was Kata Efe? Where were all these celebrities when to go was around? They were to go had his own celebrities then, and the celebrities were people that were on what? Master. Is it Master? I think Master, yeah, the Master. After Veteran, Master, there's Perfect, there's Semi-Professional, all those things. Do star rating. Where's to go today? It's a shame to be on to go. Blackberry, Bold. That time, if you had Blackberry Bold 5, you are a beast. If you had Cov 2, oh God, you are a king. Today, if you have Blackberry, it's not something to be proud about. Power. You see, BBM, they lost the power of relevance. They tried to get it back by putting BBM on Android. It still did not work. It still didn't work. They've lost the relevance. People will move on. How do I retain power? Have a stake in the options. Shanks, Enzo, and Kata are the peak of Twitch stream in Nigeria, right? If they don't have a stake in the next generation and delegate on time, the way people will forget they ever existed when someone comes. Look at Pella. When I told my friend that Pella will not always remain number one in terms of relevance for streaming in Nigeria, they were saying that you just like to say nonsense. You don't know what you're saying. I said, it's just common sense. Don't you people read? Don't you study 48 laws of power? It will happen. Not being to happen now. Whether you like it or not, Pella is not as big as Shanks, Enzo, and Kata on Twitch. Abi? He's not. It's just fact. His life, it has gone. And so he can still come back home, but it has, for now, no, don't worry. He not rich. It's just the way life is designed. How is Davido, Wizkid, Olamide, Zanku, how are they able to maintain relevance? If you watch Kata Efe's stream a couple of weeks back, when he brought Charlie Poppy, he said, who are the people in the industry that have put you on? If you see the way Charlie Poppy spoke about Zanku, I mean, I can understand because Zanku is a real one. You don't understand? Zanku is someone that will do something for you and it's just, I just want to do it for you. Someone says it's just because you want adverts, you don't have a sense. Why would Zanku want to use me to advertise his shirt when Davido is already marketing his Zanku shirt? You don't understand? Davido just made somebody get 135,000 people in one night. It's not me that will market Zanku shirt. See, you don't get. I never reached that level. I never reach. So it's just, I just want to based on say, I like you, they try. You get me? So that's what it is. Now, somebody now says, how does Davido, how did they maintain relevance? Look at what they did. They had a stake in the options. You can't mention Mayoko without referencing Davido. You can't mention Dremo. Most of you don't know Dremo. Dremo was one of my favorite artists that time. I just started and I don't start to get any miss Ojeri. Wait now, one of the best. Make a laugh first for you. Bury me Ojeri. Most of you don't know that song. Ojeri. You understand me? So like, he has a stake in the option. Sometimes it's not by signing. Sometimes it's by feature. Featuring, for example, this is another angle of maintaining relevance. Davido appearing on Kata's stream, yes, he has helped Kata, but what Davido has done is that he has uplifted his relevance. It's called maintaining the relevance. That's what he just did. See, for the next 6 months, Kata will always be referencing this moment as he expands and grows. And there are new children every day. There are new people on the internet every day. So as Davido is dropping new song, the people that we didn't really know about him, but they love Kata based on Kata's energy, they will naturally reverence Davido. That's how you stay relevant. Have the stake in the options. You are blessed to bless. If you apply Christian principles, I'm telling you, you will maintain status quo. Your own might not be in this level. It might not get to that level of, oh, the video is coming to your stream. But even in that, your small background, if you use this principle, if you apply it, you will see that this is the way to live life. What Davido did last night is service. But what Davido has done is that he has written his name in the history books. He has put his feet in the history books of streamers in Nigeria. First, it was Enzo. Now it is Kata. And I'm sure this will not be his last. He will still do more. Now somebody says, that's just Davido's heart. Yes, I agree. But whether you like it or not, it is what will keep him relevant in the next 30 years. The next generation, the youth, the one that will come out that all they do is streaming. That's what is going to keep Davido relevant. That's what it is. Because the truth is, no matter how big, no matter how big you think you are, you can be forgotten. Look at Nokia. I don't think people understand how big Nokia was. Nokia. You are using Nokia Express Music as of 2008. Hey? Who you be? You dey use phone of 15,000 at that time? Somebody comes and says, me I don't like Instagram. Oh. They are too vile on that app. Or our mommies will say, mommy will say, I don't like Instagram. Oh. Instagram is too dirty. All the posting rubbish. Facebook, more like Facebook. Mommy is the same thing. Whether you choose Instagram or you choose Facebook, do you know who you are choosing? Mark Zuckerberg. It's the same person. You say, I don't like that Facebook or Instagram or God forbid. I like my things private. WhatsApp, the man low. My private around me. Give me WhatsApp number. You are using the same person, Mark Zuckerberg. You say, I don't like Pick Milk. I like soda milk. You are using the same company. I don't like Rice Krispies. I like Cocoa Pops. Ask me, you are using the same company, Kellogg's. So, how was Mark Zuckerberg able to remain relevant? Because if Mark Zuckerberg had stayed with only Facebook, I can assure you, he will not be as relevant as he is right now. It's not possible. But when you say you don't want Instagram, and you say you want Facebook, you are choosing him. You say you don't want Facebook, you say you want Instagram, you are choosing him. You say you don't want the two, you want WhatsApp, you are still choosing him. What am I bringing out? What I'm bringing out is, take home this lesson wherever you are. Stop thinking that whenever something happens to you in the sphere of your business or whatever, it is for you to now start saying I'm number one. Be careful. Be humble. In my own advice for Kata right now is, this fight is pointless with Shanks. Pointless. It's pointless. This is the period where two of them supposed to even do joint stream. Because if they do joint stream today, it will skyrocket. This guy is big enough for everybody. He's too big. He's too massive. When Zanku came to call me and say he want to play me FIFA and I wanted to host me on stream, the first thing I did was I called John and Farouk. I said, I hope so you guys are not going anywhere. They go see Zanku this night. Now somebody says, but because if you check that period, Farouk was on I think 18,000 followers. He went to 40,000 followers that period. Somebody says, but how does it affect you? You think you can talk bad about me to Farouk today? I will not remain relevant to Farouk's side. John went from 8K to around 19,000. Killer freak. You can say, I don't like that Tommy Day boy. He's too proud. He doesn't even like Manchester United. I don't like him. I don't like Man U. But you like Killer freak. You are still choosing me. It's still me you are choosing. So I don't like that Killer freak and Tommy Day Jare, Mr. Kumi I like. You are still choosing me. Now is not the time to start saying, who is the best in Nigeria? He's the best in Nigeria. This is the greatest streamer. Now is the time for them to delegate. Because there's a lot of unemployment in Nigeria. But people don't know that all they need to stream is just their phone. You can stream on Twitch with just your phone. Now is the time for Kata and Shanks to delegate. You will think that because you are helping someone, they take your seat. No, they don't. What is yours is yours. Your destiny is read-only. No man can edit your destiny. It's not possible. They can delay what is to come, but they cannot stop it. As long as it is God's perfect will, nothing can stop it. Shanks and Kata, and Enzo, if they go down this route and they say that they don't want to talk to each other again and they are fighting for who will be number one, I can assure you, they will live and be around for that power as it floats into somebody else. And that person, nothing will happen to them. They will still remain relevant as they are, but in a little space. They will shrink to a small size. And the person that will handle that power will come and assume that throne. That's how law of power is. You can't fight it. It cannot always be with you. The only person that has permanent power is the Creator. The one who keeps all the sun and star, everything in place. There was a time in Nigeria, if Sidney Toka, Okiki, Panky Roy, and Van Josh, they won't drop content, who you will be?
Guys, I dey go Dubai tomorrow. Seriously, I said I dey go Dubai. See my visa now. You see I dey lie. See am now.
Not all we are full. Put on for rotation. Sweet temptation.
I don't give a damn if you're a football content creator. When they went to Dubai, that time that they sang Go Get Hot Kid. I am never.
I tell you back in the days when me debut meta. The niggas with the them know they follow me play. Never for like a for me pay. Hot Kid place they go your way. Later, now we hustle for pay. Now the hustle done they pay. Yeah. So I be like, oh mama, mom see your boy on the global now. We dey go far now, see the kind place we dey shut down now. Yeah, we started from Instagram. Take a look at me now, I'm a superstar.
I'm not trying to insult them, they are my friends, but they don't have that power today. Power is not designed to be residual. If you don't have a stake in the options real quick, you will be forgotten. Someone else says, but I still post and I still get engagement. Yes, the crown on your head does not validate the office. It can take another 15 years, but you have lost that power. When you lose power, it does not take effect immediately, it's gradually. When I was doing gaming, there was a period that I picked that because people were in awe. There was a period I should have switched and have a stake in the options. I didn't do it on time. I was still painting myself as the best. But guess what happened? I began to lose that power. I suffered for 3 years. For 3 years, I could not pass 71,000 followers. As of today, I'm on 140 because I have delegated into something else. I've given Killer Freak that anointing. I'm looking for other people where I can invest my time and effort in. Why? Because that is how growth is. You are blessed to bless. So there's nothing like who is the biggest stream. All those things. Now waiting the cause on a problem for this country with that. The sky is big enough. Kata, Shanks, and Enzo should think about having a stake in the options of the new generation. The real people that will control that seat of power of streaming in Nigeria, they've not yet emerged. Some of them are still in primary school, but they are coming. They are coming. When we used to think that there was no FIFA player better than Farouk in Nigeria, we've seen everything. Killer Freak came out. There will be Nigerians in this country that will be as good as Farouk and Killer Freak. We've not just seen them yet. Them good day. It is the truth. Power is not designed to be residual. Remain humble and look for the necessary options that will take you into the next generation. That's what I came to share to you. Many of you